Good evening and welcome to this edition of Tok Piksa. Where there is a road, there is a way. The possibilities are endless. For so long, the people of Nuku District in the West Sepik Province have been neglected their basic rights of accessing proper road services. But now the district, through newfound leadership in its MP, Joseph Sungi, has found a clear focus. With the theme, "Give us the road and we'll do the rest," the district has teamed up with an enterprising road construction company from the autonomous region of Bougainville. They're called Expectation Hicks, and true to its name, you can expect Hicks to get the job done, and at the fraction of the cost. In this East meets West story, we'll show you how that's being done and how it's being done successfully.
Nuku District is found in the West Sepik Province. By road from Wewak, it takes close to 7 hours to get there. With a population of over 68,000, it has for a long time been ranked one of the least developed districts in the country, next to Telefomin. With its service level in total breakdown, it was paramount that when first-time MP Joseph Sungi won the elections in 2012, he was determined to make drastic improvements.
On my political platform, it was very simple. I put three basic priorities or platforms that I would embark on when I got elected. And the first one is to provide all accessible road access to all the wards throughout the district. That is not just my political platform, but based on the people's own desire and their cry.
There is a firm belief that to develop the district, it needs to be addressed at the ward level. That's why there is emphasis on ensuring the road networks are connected to all the 84 wards. A road contractor from the autonomous region of Bougainville has been brought in to develop, build and maintain the roads. The contractor is using the district's heavy-duty machinery. The road project is being implemented at a cost of 20,000 kina per kilometer. That's a tiny proportion compared to OSAID 1 million kina per kilometer and the Works Department's 2 million kina per kilometer.
So the accounting system of works it's very complicated. So if I have a district treasury in Nuku, and then the money goes into the Works Department in here in Port Moresby in Boroko, how would I trace and follow up on the performance of my funds? I wouldn't let the Nuku District money sit into another account that I would have no control of. It will be controlled by a secretary or a deputy secretary and a finance, an accountant somewhere else from Port Moresby to Wewak or to Vanimo, then to the project site or even to the regional office in Ley. That will not work for me. Even LLGs also have bought machines. Provincial governments have bought machinery. But when you look at the continuity, sustainability, and the effectiveness of this, most of them have collapsed. Some machinery have rusted away, sitting there doing nothing. So we came up to the option of outsourcing the civil contractor who will manage our machinery.
Before we started, we had 38 wards linked by road, and we are about 46 yet to be linked by road. So that's a task that we have to do to build roads to connect a total of 84 wards. Okay, last year, 2013, we put together a road contract for about 3 million. That was for construction of 139 kilometers of road, basically doing emergency access. That means clearing, grounding, and road formation. So basically that. This year, 2014, we have put together a road contract in the value of 3.9 million, and that is to construct 220 kilometers of road.
There's a catch to the road contractor's contract. It's given a 12-month period to perform. If it doesn't perform within that time frame, it's given the sack and a new contractor called in. Here at Wati, located in Nuku Central, the locals are getting excited about the prospect of having an access road through here.
People blow me along this plot. Me play look some. I mean, one black kind of something. Lo me play long. Machine me walk some behind long block time. Me play stop. Me play suffer like kind of work development. Me come inside long word blow me play. Even though we been got road people, but behind some player them. Me play been staffer. Now people blow me become some camel carry or something ko come. But time blow look some machine me come inside. Na kind development me come. I mean bringing big play hamamas. Long people, na mi plo leader too long here.
The one block plus the West road, Nuku District in Chalo, Papua New Guinea, Nuku. Me drive me car, Mary car in Pigini anta block car, Pigini die. Me planning that block Marelo road. Me carry Mary go come up close to Laosi, carry Pigini, lose him sing on the line Laosi. Me go plan to rescue walkless, the road blockless, carry cacao. Rosim Pekao putim, come out the car go putil up, having Pekao putim. 1 week lo Nuku come up look was. But now those are company X come inside, Senesi come.
This is one of the many road projects being undertaken here in Nuku by Higgs Consultancy. This road in particular is set to link up with the Sepik River in the Ambunti Drakekia district. With the progress comes some negative effects, and this watering hole, once used by Wati Primary, has dried up because of that.
The only water supply that we have in the school has been distracted down by when the company came in to build the road infrastructure in the Nuku District, and it has been already damaged. But we appeal if there is a chance of getting some things, we will try to get something for water supply. Otherwise, generally, we are grateful that the new member that we have elected in the first 5 years of his time in office, we have continued to see constant changes happening. Unlike past 15 years, we were almost to the edge of deteriorating. The roads have collapsed, services have been deteriorating to the very end where people have been struggling to survive.
Head teacher Francis Hari administers a school that caters for 300 students with 9 teachers between them. It's not often the students get visitors, so it was a great treat for them when we arrived there. We were given the opportunity to address the remote school. A road is a very important tool for development. It accesses everyone here to better services like healthcare, to markets, and everywhere it brings opportunity. So we're basically here to do a documentary on your district, and hopefully the rest of Papua New Guinea can know that Nuku exists. On that particular day, the students were ready to be dispersed for afternoon sport. Like all schools in remote PNG, it has many shortfalls.
Teacher-student ratio is very high. We have a teacher in a class right now taking up to 40 students, in which in the education structure, to have a quality education, a teacher is responsible to take at least 1:21, between 21 and 30 students. But when it goes as far as 20, it's it's a bit too high for the teacher to cater for all of them for effective learning.
But the headmaster believes with the current political leadership, there is some positive development taking place. Right now, Nuku District is just a station with a simple district office, some stores here and there, and old mission houses built long ago still standing.
Yeah, 2000 and really west of that. Plus balus to Bagarat, all balus you can pass number plus balus na very very expensive size. We try and struggle to bring basic services inside this district. We come in 2010. That team looking most of really pabe works. Be an informal member. Been Laren works come inside. Kishim road kami go Argosame. Now Argosame road right. Kami in 2012 to 2013, and now you can look at Ini run lo here, goal get along junction, and no problem.
The day we were filming this story, it just so happened that a number of key people in the district happened to be present. They gave us some insight about the going-ons in the district.
In 2013, we actually used 7 million to purchase the machines alone. And 1.3 million was used to patrol grade 37 roads in the district. This year we are using around 5 million. Out from that 5 million, 2 million we are using it to purchase the machines to top up our fleet. And we are using only 3 million to do up the roads. But as you can see, all the roads have been linked up, they've been sealed in. It's not like previous years.
Law and order is worse in Nuku, I must say. If you can, if you have the opportunity, you can walk down and you will see the police station. There's nothing there. Police station is just like...
It's non-existent.
It's non-existent. There's no cell block. Or not even a rural lockup. We don't have arrest and magistrate here. So it's really a big problem, a big issue in Nuku. So we believe OSET will come up with a good package that they will accept. But at the same time, our member also has come up with something. We have already engaged some guys from CIS to come and design the rural lockup for us. We have kept them we gave them the money already, and they are working on it. They will give us the design very soon, and we are going to fund it.
So what happens to troublemakers?
What we do is, just this year only, the magistrates started to come in and do court circuits. But unlike before, we normally do the arrest and we get them down to IDP.
The informal sector is thriving. As you drive around, you can see mothers on the roadside selling garden produce, betel nuts. This shows they are decided to make money, you see. They've been struggling to make money. But now that the roads are in place, they're able to do that.
So the roads are bringing some type of opportunities.
Long case long me was a bank on the ground, me look more some I'm just a simple agent, but me look more some in district me a big planet. So what me not long afford him as a agent, me look more some eminona. So na as before of long establishment, I'll give me some case agent, so me start one time case agent. Then only looking some performance me making, then only give me as an full agent. Now me was an agent, full agent. So I'm on the ground, me open all accounts. At the same time, me accept more deposits and cash outs, especially withdrawals. So while on the ground, me working like I work, me look more some. It's a big need inside long remote area also Nuku and big planet because me play in big plan number of population.
I mean, in West Sepik or Sundown, Nuku would be is currently the leading cocoa producing district in West Sepik and even one of the major cocoa producers in the Sepik region. And currently the emphasis that we are putting on in the district is on cocoa. That is the major export commodity that we produce here in the district. Apart from that, we have coffee and other crops like vanilla. Our people have also gone into fish farming.
The construction of the road means infrastructure has to be set up, especially where accommodation for the road construction workers is concerned. Here is the site of where several houses are going to be built. The workers working overnight to meet the deadline.
Expectation X, Mr. Luke Mukisam, looking like a challenging mena. Maybe no contemplating time finish long oil palm companies. Sabe, grabbing roads, lo compound of something new black palace, Mipasa Gogin, I'm looking for some Mumlagulam long walk. Na long antablon Nuku and Clong was some possible black walking was something, and we build was some. I'm good luck, man. It's like some flowers, maybe work some companies, I never can neglect. but with look, me feeling comfortable na mi kong walk. I'm kind of some.
As a trial project, the Nuku MP has decided to allocate 20,000 to every ward to test if they can administer themselves.
If you go to many of the wards in the country now, I've been to some of the provinces. When you ask them, they say, oh, we don't know what it is. I don't even know. All I know is that I'm elected as a ward member, and that's it. I know the story. That was the story before. But now, if you went into Nuku and in the wards, you would ask them that. But what we've done is that we have not empowered them, we have not trained them, we have not upskilled them or whatever. What we've done is we just gave them the money. And it's a good thing that we gave them money, because then we learn from the mistakes. We let them spend the money. If they spend it right or spend it wrong, it doesn't matter. But at least we have 1 or 2 years to learn from. The next year, we will start to put in the control systems. We tell them, look, you spend 20,000 or 40,000 total on this, which is not even having an impact on your people. Now, and the reason is simply because that I don't want people to see that the perception of our people is that the member carries all the money around. Yeah. I want to shift the responsibility back to the ward.
The district has a very comprehensive working plan being administered by the district planner.
So we basically, in the 84 wards of Nuku District, we were able to undertake a comprehensive consultation with the people, and that's basically through the baseline survey. Now, in the baseline survey, we were guided by 3 fundamentals, and there are the PITPIM process is basically guided by these objectives. 1, improving the standard of life for our people and the welfare, and service delivery intervention programs, and the other one is service delivery. So there are these 3 objectives that guided the process. So the offices, all of the offices and stakeholders were involved in that process, in going out to the villages, the 84 wards, together with the WDCs, ward development committees, church representatives, youth representatives. We were able to collect all the data, and it starts from the governance, the questionnaires. It starts from the governance, from the LLG administration, the ward administration, district administration, up to cross-cutting development issues. So there were 12 questions within that, and then basically the other components to that one, questions. So
Nuku's nearest district neighbor is Aitape. It has a rich colonial history because of its once German-administered past. This brick jail, once used as a lockup, is a reminder of the past.
Well, Aitape is a district with a status like Kairukuhiri. It is a district with 2 LLGs. We have a total population of about 87,000 plus. It is, of course, an economic center of the Eastern Bloc, which means we call ourselves Eastern Bloc from Vanimo. As you will see, we have contributed much to the East Sepik in cocoa development, and that is why our 2 ministers are working closely to have our port facilities put up, so as our roads. Basically, what our Honorable Minister for Treasury is concentrating on is the road infrastructure, education, and especially our our wharf. Recently, I was in Port Moresby to accept the 3 million kina given to us by the Ministry for Commerce and Industry. There was a launching down, I think the media were there too. So we were given 3 million kina for the National Development Bank establishment here. I also went in there to sign the PNG Ports agreement, which will be soon in tender process for our development of our wharf.
Aitape is a line of defense for the people of Nuku, sometimes straining services there, especially with only one bank in operation. On this particular day, the ATM machine was not in operation. The Nuku District Hospital is often put under stress with having to serve the 87,000 people that live in the township, as well as taking in referrals from Nuku District Health Center.
I'm sure Nuku has all the health facilities there, and there's a good coverage, and I think that's one of the reasons why we've got an increase. We always had good coverage of facilities up there, but the road network wasn't that good until in the recent couple of months from last year till now. And maybe we think that's the reason why maternal problems or problems with mothers, they're detected. Once they're detected, they can get them out much more efficiently than they could before, because before they couldn't really get them out. They could get stuck and then on the road or somewhere, and the mother would deliver, or both mother and child could be lost. Yeah.
Josepha Owen is a nurse from the Nuku Health Center. She confirms the lack of capacity there.
As a nurse, we've been there for almost 27 years in Salo District. Working with the Department of Health, the Nuku Health Center, me looking health services lo district, em need him big pla walk long, make him house he come up good yet. The most important part of how Mipla work now is that we have an OIC, it's only one. Looking after administration and clinical same time, which is too much for her. We have only 4 community health workers and 4 nursing officers, which Mipla looking mosem this let me low. That's why by plan the patients you refer to come to Rayu house sick, because health nurses long health center and me low too much where they cannot carry all morning shift and afternoon shift and night shift. I mean too much long all.
Unfortunately, her visit to the hospital was for a personal reason. Her firstborn daughter, 25-year-old Cheryl Lynn, suffered from a 28-hour obstructed labor. She went through a cesarean section. Sadly, her baby died.
But I want to stress today here for inside long Mama Karim. Amy very poor and very low. Standard na management look out the Mama inside the house Karim Amy very down through. That's why not much or good nursing care Amy come under long post Mama is tab house Karim. Ignorance Amy stab. Look at work coordination is tab one tell house Karim. That's why the life I think about for this year we have lost about 4 or 5 mothers already. Babies die I think about 5 plus, I can say as this. And most of them were referrals to Rayu Health Center.
The hardships of access to basic services is a problem felt by many. As well as having to travel great distances, it's also a costly exercise.
3 weeks now. We come last 3 weeks now, Mr. Blue, yeah. We come last week Sunday. Mama Karim. So Mr. Blue, yeah now, Mirgo Muslim. Yes, I'm alright, lo mi come. So me busman, me need money long accommodation lo mi lo yeah. Where kaya ausik kaya ino nablo satisfy me. Ose me patient, you say me Mama need and Karim. Time me operation finish, me need more kaya lo kisim back lo strong body. Name expensive lo here. Ose na me like me on behalf of people lo nugu me toto liglig lo wana me like mosem. Ausik lo me lo nugu ali must best lo ngal me lo all people lo nugu.
Nuku MP Joseph Sungi is aware of the health problems faced in his district.
Health is a priority for the district. We are fortunate that the West Sepik Provincial Health Authority has come on board at the right time. It was launched by the Minister in Wanimo in June this year. So basically it's about 3-4 months old. But my assessment is that it's moving very fast. And when I was in Nuku for the independence, the health team was already there after we launched the district, the West Sepik provincial health sea ambulance, the sea ambulance for the province. That sea ambulance will transport the patients from Nuku, from Naitepe to Vanimo.
As far as priorities go, the MP has mapped 2015 to be the year of education.
We want to make sure that the primary level is okay, because if we do not sort out the primary level, we may have students that will not make it to the cutoff mark for selection into grade 11. We may end up, having no one at all, or maybe less number, to go into grade 11. So we want to be sure that those students that come out from primary and into grade 10 are able to get into grade 11 for Nuku, within the Nuku student population itself that are sitting for grade 10 exams. Our assessment so far is that it's not, we may not be able to have the number of students that will fill all the spacing in Nuku if we had a grade 11. So between this year and next year, we could be working on that to work more on the teachers' part to make sure that we have competent teachers who can be able to do the bridging.
With its time frame of 2018 to have all its 84 wards connected by roads, Nuku is well and truly on the move to meet that target. Give us the road and we'll do the rest. A slogan worth keeping at heart.
Well, that's all we have for you on Tok Piksa tonight. You can catch a replay of the show on Wednesday evening. But until we do this again next Sunday, it's good night. Goodbye.